This has been a fan request for like ever since I started the channel. There's no tension left. So now just take it all off. Like I said, there's no tension on the drum. Okay, so now this head's good. We'll put our Cybermax on. Excuse me. Don't take the run. And I can still smell the lithium grease in it. Alright, so this is a Cybermax. I talked to the guy, he was like it was already seated before, so there's no real break-in period. I mean, yes there is. If it's brand spanking new, you want to like not crank at the tabletop your first day. Honestly, the first week, you want it to be pretty low. And don't play in it too much. Like, bring it up really slow your first week, if it's brand new. Yeah, if you plan on high tuning, Cybermax only, Black Maxes and the White Maxes and the Evans will tear. And I think Evans has their own pipe snare head. So I'm pretty sure that's the softer feeling. Because you know how Evans heads are, they're really soft on the hands compared to Remo, which sounds better. Remo sounds better, Evans feels good. That's how it is. Oh man, this is a really thick head. There is no mylar-y sound with this thing. I'm sure there is, but off rip, this thing is really thick. And there's your mylar tone right there. Not for long. Somebody asked for HBCU style tuning. Like I said, that will be extremely hard here because one, I keep my snare sides extremely high. And I know with HBCU, their stuff is really low. I feel like that fat sound, old school traditional field snare sound. I like it, but that's just not what I do often. I'm gonna have to get a separate snare for that. Make sure all the lugs are feeling the same. So yeah, we are circle pattern for right now. Just feeling each lug. Oh yeah, we're gonna play with this. Cause I kind of like this tone. See, I got my snare side really high, so I'm not gonna get a huge snarey sound. Bring it up some more. Maybe we can get a better mylar tone. Alright, now everything. This was low. Okay, now we can start pattern. Getting all the wrinkles out. Then I like the pitch match too. Okay, let's pitch match. Wait. Forming it. A little wonky, but I'm getting all the loose ones situated first. Alright, go here, give it a little crank. Yeah, we got it all mixed. We got it all messed up here. These two that are really low. So in this case, go here, break this one up, go across from here, and that one up, go across from here. See, it all sounds the same. Really good to play on. I'm kind of shocked how good this thing feels to play on. Alright, so let's stop kidding around and bring it up. Like I said, this is a fully brand new head. The guy said it was already seated on the Premiere really high. So this head is already broken in. So that means we can bring this thing up. Okay, now let's go for our other side. cranked up really high, and it's still very low. Dude, this feels really good to play on. Feels just like a Premier Tundura. Sounds like it too. Yeah, let's bring it up some more. Like I said, I'm not gonna go up too crazy. These guys are really low. Chug a little bit. Old school. It's like one of the first things I played on the snare. Hear that resonant tone? This is a pipe snare head, by the way. But yeah, you can easily use this for a core style. It won't be as clear. If that's an issue, Flames XT bottom or Evans MX5. Actually, I definitely use the Flames XT. You do get a bit more response. Bring it up some more. Still pretty low. The point of me getting this head was to crank up pretty tight. You know, it's not really popular now, but this is what I like. You know, I don't like really low. I like my stuff tight. Drum needs to be pretty soft. I can smell the lithium, but it's old. Back to where he was with the Black Max. It was alright. Like I said, it feels muddy because this thing is meant to be cranked up really high, not this low. So it has so much room for cranking. Similar to the White Max, but the White Max isn't as durable. The White Max doesn't have the durability as this head. Chug again. Yep. Start here. Notice my turns are small, not too big. This side needs grease. There we go. This head is seated. If you're doing this to a brand new head, you're gonna tear it. Just an FYI. Jesus, dude. I'm not going to go too crazy on it. Perfect. Sounds like chicken scratch. There you go. Cybermax finally on the channel. These things can go up like basically where the drum can no longer crank no more. That's how high you can bring these things. If you do it the wrong way, the possibility of breaking a rim is extremely high if you're tuning wrong. So you got to make sure that your tuning game is on point. Make sure when you're down tuning, that's actually the most important thing when it comes to this type of tuning. Is when you're taking tension off the drum, you want to make sure that it's even and slow, or else you're gonna possibly break your rim. And if that happens, it's like $100. I mean, it's not a huge issue, but at the same time, you don't want to break a rim. It's a loud and scary experience. It's a loud and very, very scary experience. And if you break a rim, your head's all up, like your head's done. So I'm gonna let this thing sit. Snare side's good.